LEGO Star Wars 40755 Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder. This is a retail exclusive at LEGO that sells for $45. It has 6 regular figures and then 1 anniversary figure, that being QTKT. Is it worth $45 though?
No?
But before we get into that and get into the set review, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Would really appreciate that. So let's look at the figures first. We have 3 Stormtroopers in the set, identical Stormtroopers, all the same except for just different heads. You just have different genders and nationalities. So those are your 3 Stormtroopers. It is a bit disappointing not to get a Shadow Trooper. They're definitely really cool, and disappointing not to get one, but that's okay. Kind of. We'll get into that. Next, we do have 3 Rebel Troopers. Again, it's kind of the same thing. 2 of them are the same, and then one of them is a little different, but still the new updated Trooper design would have been nice for dual molded legs, would have been nice, would have helped with the value, but not a huge deal. Not a huge issue to me. Other people wanted them, but not a huge issue to me, but would have been nice considering we are kind of missing a figure, which we'll get into. Next, we have the anniversary figure, the 7th anniversary figure, and that being QTKT. He is one of the droids from the Droids arc from the Clone Wars with Meager Gascon, so it was really, really cool to get him. He's a really good design. I think he looks very accurate, again, an interesting, cool figure to pick. It's kind of interesting that they picked him. It would have been honestly really cool to just get a mini Meager Gascon. That would have been cool too, but still, if we didn't get him, this was a pretty cool option. Would have been nice with back printing, but still a really cool astromech nonetheless. And I think this was kind of like a throw in, because originally it was only supposed to be 6, and then they ended up adding this guy in at the end as a 7th. So I think he was kind of well, let's just do another one and throw in another one at the end of the year for some reason, which was nice. I won't complain about that. Let's look at the builds now. So first up, we'll look at the Imperial Dropship. I think it looks very, very good. Obviously, we don't see any of these in Star Wars. This is a Lego fan, as it were, not a fan-made design, but a Lego design that looks honestly really accurate. It looks like a little transport that the Empire would have to just shuttle a few stormtroopers around. It looks like it's out of the movies, and it has similar designs to its predecessors, but definitely looks apart even from the last 2, and it looks really, really good. I really like this one. There's just something about it that looks very Imperial. And it looks like something, and I can't put my finger what kind of Imperial transport it looks like. I can't. It's almost like, if you guys know the IDT from the Force Unleashed 2, it almost looks like an Imperial shuttle and an IDT had a little baby, and this is what this is. That's the best thing I can think of. But it looks really good. I really like it. It's a little bit sad that it only carries 2 Stormtroopers in the back. That's a little disappointing that they're dropped off this way. That little thing like all the other transports have had, that they can leave the troopers behind, but a little sad that it's only 2, because, if you're having an Imperial troop transport, you kind of wish you could carry more than 2, but that's beside the point. You can kind of push in 3, but not really. And then next we have the Rebel Flash Speeder. Looks really, really cool. Again, I know I said that is about the Imperial Dropship, but definitely this one is by far, even over the Imperial Dropship, a superior design to the OG one back in 2008, I believe, 2007, I think, 2007. So really, really cool. It just looks like a modern rendition of that one, and it looks like it fits in the Rebel forces. It just looks incredible. The speeder itself has a beautiful design. Again, also like the old one, the turret can be removed. This one is kind of nice because it does have little ladders showing you can climb up it, so that's really, really cool. The blaster uses an interesting piece. I'm not sure where that first came from, but that's very cool. Very good use of a different kind of part there. And honestly, these turrets, I kind of want to get the parts and modify them a little bit and use them as Rebel AA turrets, because they look that good. I kind of want to get some various turrets for my factions, and I might use this design as a base and kind of modify it a little bit and try and get parts to build more of them. So that's a very solid design. Really like this Rebel Flash Speeder. So the price, $45. A decent set, yes. The builds are, I think, really great, but for $45, I do think it should have had a full battle pack amount of figures. That mean 8 figures and an anniversary figure, because that would kind of keep in line with the price. We should have got an Imperial Shadow Trooper. We should have got another Rebel Fleet Trooper, or even, how crazy excited we had been if they did, not as an anniversary figure, kind of as an anniversary figure, but not, and just put it in the set. Can you imagine? Even because I think they have the torso out right now, so it really wasn't that hard in 9-Up. Can you imagine if they did 3 Rebel Troopers and then the Rebel Friend from the Skywalker saga, and more so the Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga way back in the day, and then 3 Stormtroopers and a oh my goodness, a Shadow Trooper. I totally blanked on that. That would be incredible. This set would have been one of the best sets. It would be par for the value because the builds are that good. I mean, the other super packs have only been 30 up to this point, but the builds are a little bit better than the other super pack battle packs. They're a little bit more beefy, and the figure selection, that would have been incredible. That it would have been worth 45. But I think at 45 with only 7 figures, one being the anniversary, I don't think it's quite there for 45. It's been on sale a few times at Lego. That's where I got mine right recently, which was really cool to get it on sale for like, I think I got mine like 32 or something like that. Something like that. It was a really good sale where it was a reasonable price. But at 45, with only 6 of the army building figures and 1 anniversary figure, was, I think, a little bit much. And I think it feels like the precursor to somebody else that recently came out for an overly exorbitant price in a super battle pack.
This is getting out of hand.
Overall, it is a good set. Again, like I said, Lego's had it on sale recently a few times, and as we'll talk about here at the end, if you want to get one, there is a way. You can get one for free as a giveaway on this Saturday on my 1,000 Whatnot follower mega sale. So we're doing a little celebration with getting 1,000 followers. One of these sets, I have a sealed copy. That is going to be the giveaway at the end of the stream. We'll be having other Lego Star Wars figure giveaways. We have tons and tons of army builders. We got rebel troopers. We got stormtroopers. I have tons of clone troopers. Also going to have a lot of high ends, including some not Cloud City Boba Fett, but I am going to have a few Cloud City figures from 2003, and plus a ton of other high ends and expensive and really sought after figures. So I'm looking forward to seeing you over there. Again, before you do that though, please consider leaving a like and subscribing here. Like I said, let me know down below if you have this set, or what you wish Lego had done differently. Maybe lower the price, throw in a few extra figures, or if you do think it is a good value at 45. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. I will say, even though they should have put 2 more figures, this is still a better value than the 327th Battle Pack at the same price. Anywho, goodbye.
Okay, Jackson, you can take one. You taking one? He's been very patiently waiting while I got the photos and videos for the review. Take care, and I'll catch you guys next time. Only one, Jackson? Only one? I guess only one.